What a surprise, eh? Raining in Aberdeenshire. Who'd have thunk it? So, this is more of an update video than anything else. No reviews, because as you can tell, it's raining. This is kind of important for this video at least, because, yeah, there's some stuff going on. If you've watched my channel for a while, if you've watched my videos, then you'll recognize where I am. This is where, oh, careful, umbrella's nearly going. This is where I usually film my videos. Yes, it's had a bit of a paint at the side of the house there, but this is where I do most of my filming, out on my drive. I say my drive, it's actually my dad's drive. So this is where I film, usually, but as you can tell, there's no garage here. So I am at the mercy of the weather, especially today with this broken umbrella. So bad weather means I can't film, bad weather means I can't really do anything. I can talk about things indoors, but I can't really demonstrate any products. I can't really make any proper interesting content. However, that has changed slightly, like this. I now have a garage. Okay, I can take this down now. Yes, I've moved house. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, go check out, that's where you find out all my kind of behind the scenes things going on. But those of you who do will already know this. I moved house just recently, and I have a garage. Let me just show you very quickly. Let me just walk out this way for a minute. So here's the garage. It's just a small garage and a small driveway, but as you can see there, it's relatively, well, it's not super wide, but the missus and I can actually fit our cars side by side on this driveway, which is really fantastic and useful. But the garage, the plan is not to take the car into the garage all that much, because it's not a big garage, it's a small single garage. So I think the idea is to bring the front end of the car in to get out of the weather without taking the whole car in, because it's not super spacious, this garage. Anyway, I'll take you on a quick tour around the garage. It's needing a major amount of organization. Let me just shorten my monopod here, because otherwise I'm going to be dragging it around. Alright, so let's come around. Let me flip this around so I know you can see what I'm doing. First of all, this was already here. Well, I should point out, this garage, alright, this house, before anything else, this house does not belong to us. This is a rented house, and therefore there's a bunch of stuff in this house which is the landlord's, and they're not willing to take any of it away. So there's a bunch of stuff in here which is not mine, and there's not much I can do with it, because there's little else that I can, there's hardly anywhere else I can move it to. But some of it is kind of useful. For example, these airers were already here, so I've stuck my drying towels on them, and they're drying off nicely, which is very handy. And a ladder is always useful, although it is an old wooden thing. I've got my tripods hanging up on there just now. But this is what's good. These shelving units were already here, so I've just started filling them up. All of this shelving and stuff was already here. Most of this stuff isn't mine, but some of it is. Like this stuff down here, I don't even know what half of this stuff is, but I've just got to put up with it. So anyway, let's have a quick look at what I've got on the shelving here so far. I've tried organizing stuff, but it's still in the early stages. So down here, I've got some all-purpose cleaner, some detailing spray, some shampoo, done and dusted, legendary. Some citrus wash, shampoos. I've got a whole range of shampoos and snow foams along here. Some which I've used, some which I haven't used yet, some which I haven't used properly. I've only just tested a couple of times. I've got my couple of built hammers back there, Surfex and Auto Foam. That's Auto Smart Ultra Mousse. One of my favorite shampoos back there, Garage Therapy. I've had a quick test of the Carchem 1900 to 1. Very concentrated stuff. I've only used it once, but not bad so far. Yeah, so this is all sorts of different wheel cleaning products. there, and then this is kind of general purpose stuff, and then glass cleaner, interior stuff. I don't do much in the way of interiors, so I don't really have much in the way of interior gear. Super soft brushes there. I got my gloves and my gauntlets sitting here. This is dressings. This is all about dressings here. Tire dressings, all-purpose dressings, wheel sealant. Then this is the kind of decontamination section here. I've got iron fallout stuff, and I've got tar remover and things there. I've got my clay bar and my clay mitt here, and a group of auto glim products there. These are my abrasive products. So these are kind of abrasive polishes and pre-wax cleansers, if you will. And then these are my Monster Shine drill brush things. They're fantastic for interiors when you're being lazy. Here is my budget cheap swirl finding torch, Amazon special. I've got my polisher sitting up there, and this is one of my little inspection lights. We've got a selection of different APCs in different dilutions and all sorts in there. Apart from that one, that's got Garage Therapy One Wheel shampoo in it. That's isopropyl alcohol, really good stuff there. And what's that back there? Oh, paper towel. You never know when you're going to use paper towel, but really useful stuff. Down here, got quick detailers. This is all detailing sprays, basically, of all sorts. That one's not, that's a protection. I'll take that out there. So different detailing sprays of different manufacturers, and then here ways to measure out all my stuff. Bits of nozzles for my quick release pressure washer situation. Got my pump for dispensing whatever I want to dispense. I haven't figured out yet. There's another spare thumb sprayer. Look at that. I forgot I even had one of those. I just threw everything up on here. And then down here we got protection products of different sorts. I will stick that one back there. So yeah, spray on rinse off, different kinds, spray detailers, gloss enhancers, sealants, and then over to the waxes, all different kind of waxes there. Also in here are different sizes and shapes of foam wax applicators, a couple of the G3 Pro applicators, tongue depressors because I'm an amateur doctor, or actually leave a comment if you know what I would use these for. I'm certainly not using them for a tongue, that's for sure. One of these auto finesse handy puck things. I've got a couple of pads to go with that. Although look, someone else did this before. I didn't even realize I had this. It came with some pads. This is the Kent Car Care thing, and it's for grabbing pads. You know, the small blue polishing pads or applicator pads. And then, yeah, that's kind of what this is for, but with their own puck system. So Kent were doing it before them. Anyway, got some deionized water. Got a bunch of washed and ready to go towels. Got my brand new towels there. That's the Kirkland microfibers. It's a Marmite product. Some people love them, some people hate them. Yes, Martin, I know it's all about Paragon for you. I'll get there eventually, don't worry. Magic erasers, because they can be useful for interior and stuff like that. Some glass cloths, some more drying towels and whatnot there. Bit of Auto Smart TARDIS, love that stuff. Bucket full of all sorts of different wheel and tire cleaning bits and bobs in there, and my buckets. Look, here we go, usual story that just doesn't want to stand upright, stay still. There we go. And then I've been trying to arrange, this is a box from the old house. It's a whole random bunch of things in there. Cheap microfibers, better microfibers, yeah, all sorts of random in there. Random detailing brushes and whatnot, sponges, foam applicators, some more detailing brushes. Those good old bargain wash mitts, you know, that we all seem to love for some reason, even though they're cheap and cheerful. They last forever. I bought a bulk box of them. And then this little, there we go, all sorts of different microfiber applicators in there. Also behind that I've got, what is it, polishing cones. I've got polishing pads back there. So all sorts of stuff in there. So that's kind of the rundown so far. Ah, that fell down. Whatever it was. Get back up there. There we go. I want to do something with this. This is just blank. I'm hoping that what I can do is, if I'm talking to you guys about products or I'm having to discuss something, before going out to the car or working on the car. Then I've got this as kind of like a nice backdrop, but it's plain and it's boring, and I want to cover it in stickers or something. So if you guys want to send me some stickers, give me a shout. And I'll stick them on the back there. That's the kind of thing I want to do, is, you know, brighten it up a little bit, make it a bit more interesting. I don't know, stick the stickers on there, or stick them on the shelves, or the banners, or I don't know, something, because it's a little bit boring at the moment. There's just this blank wall, although at least I've got some power sockets. That's useful for the pressure washer. I have no idea where I'm going to be putting that and my pump sprayer. I need to maybe stick them down there. I've got this empty box now. This used to sit outside. Most of these things sat in that box outside at the old house because I was struggling for storage. So I had that box, I had this box with a bunch of stuff in it. This is what used to be my go bag for if I was going out to someone's house to help clean and sort their car. But that's just been literally it's had random stuff thrown into it while we've been moving house. That's what's happening with the house, with the garage, with all of this good stuff. And I'm looking forward to what's going to happen with the channel. Speaking of the channel itself, I wanted to thank you for all of your subscriptions. This channel has just at the time of filming reached 1,400 subscribers, and I'm over the moon. I am so thankful to every one of you who subscribed. I'm glad you're finding my videos useful or entertaining, or, you know, as white noise in the background. whatever it does for you. I'm just very, very thankful for anyone who has subscribed to the channel. It's been going really well lately, and yeah, I'm chuffed to bits. And like I say, I'm getting involved with people on Instagram as well. I've got my Facebook, but I never really use it, so don't go there. I'm kind of over Facebook. I'm really not interested. But Instagram, I love that. I love chatting with you guys, getting messages from you guys, getting comments, you know, ideas, suggestions, all that kind of stuff. So go ahead and check me out over there. I want to thank you all for the comments that you put into my videos, especially recently the video about Sonac's Extreme Brilliant Shine Detailer sitting back there somewhere. I was amazed at how you guys use the product, how so many of you like to dilute the product before you use it, and use it as a drying aid, or dilute it and still find that it works really well as a diluted product and makes it a little bit slicker and a little bit smoother and easier to use. That's fantastic, because this is stuff that I wouldn't normally know about, or perhaps wouldn't have covered, wouldn't have talked about. So if you guys know about something that I don't in one of the videos, feel free to comment. You're not just telling me, you're telling other viewers as well, so that's great, and I like it to get little conversations going. I think it's fantastic. So I really, really appreciate all of your comments, all of the positive ones. The negative ones, they're just a tiny, tiny, tiny percentage of my my regular comments, but they happen. You guys, you know where you can go. But for everyone else, I really appreciate all your helpful comments, all your messages telling me that you enjoy the videos. I'm chuffed to bits. Thank you all so much. Anyway, that's all for this video just now. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know where to find me on social medias and whatnot. In the meantime, I've been Specky, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for putting up with me.